this piece, remember I said we weren't going to need it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pull this all the way out, remove this piece, save that for later, stick it back in, feed it through. So the first part of it, we're going to want to mount a cable in here. And we're going to come across like this, and we're going to grab this and line these two up like so I can stick the cable down in there. And I'm going to spin that way it won't keep on coming out. And then we're going to mount this. With this, you want to move that shield or that screw, the lock washer right here, all the way to the end. So when you screw this in, and want to keep it centered so it doesn't bind up and kink up and everything else. But you want to get this as tight as you can. So if you have to adjust your clutch, the tightness of the clutch, you can do so. If you have to adjust it from adjusting it down here, because it's a lot easier to adjust from up here than it is from down here. So the next part we're going to do for the clutch cable is this part. This one, the big one right here, is a heat shield that keeps it away from the cylinder itself and won't fry it. This part will go from here to here, and this little thing right here, there's a little hole that slips inside like that, and this will keep the clutch cable secure inside. Now what we're doing is we're fishing it through. There's a hole in there. You can't really see it, but there is. And we mount this, that little metal bracket. There's another bigger hole on the back side. Now we're going to fish the other little one through, like so. So it'll be on that side. And we're going to want to stick it in this little hole. So we got this part through. Note to you guys, some of this stuff is made pretty cheaply, not necessarily cheaply, but when we try to put this cord through there, we look down this little hole it goes through, and there was a burr inside there. And we thought it might have been just a piece of paint burr, but it wasn't. It was a burr that they do not do correctly. So I had to take a drill a hole through, the smallest drill bit, because you don't want to be bigger than that little bit right there, or else the whole thing won't even stick together. This arm plays, we're going to get to the point where it doesn't play anymore by itself, and we're going to pull it semi-tight. We're going to stick, we don't want to engage the clutch from here and inside. We want to just get it to where it's going to be sitting like that, locked right in, and then we're going to screw it down. So now we're going to use the clutch, we're going to engage the clutch and make sure that works. Probably tighten it up one more time. Okay, you don't want that to snap off when you're riding down the road. So it engages, it clears the brake bicycle frame, and engages all the way across. Right now, the next thing we want to do is we're going to want to mount the throttle. So let's get to that.